Today, from Los Angeles, California,
the first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's White. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Vogel. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Looking to throw. Vogel. Slant pass. Griffin's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, this is Cannon. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Cannon. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, Vogel. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. They give to Cannon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
Leading the league in rushing after week 1, you know he'd love to double down and continue that type of play here in week 2.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now a 2nd and 2. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Cannon. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down. Vogel. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. To throw on 2nd down. Vogel. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw again. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
What a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in. Get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Operating from the gun, Reese. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Back to throw. Reese. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Vogel. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. From the gun, a run with Cannon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Vogel. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Vogel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Looking to throw. Vogel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Vogel. He finds his man. Complete. It's Norman. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Vogel. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Vogel. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd and 2, Reese. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This will be caught at about the 5. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, and it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one. The Seahawks locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we'll take the trip east to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. 31-7, the final score. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And as you see, they were winners in their ball game. 38-17, the final score.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it, and the running game is starting to pay off.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. From the 43, here's second down and 7. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Reese firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And he's going to use his legs here. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
To throw on 2nd down, Reese. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Reese. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of...
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this 3rd quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime, because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down now, Bradshaw. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Whitfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now, maybe this can loosen them up a little, because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time, because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Whitfield, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 2nd down, Whitfield. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 13-year man puts it through, and in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Cannon. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 9. Looking to throw. Vogel. Caught here by Griffin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Vogel over the middle, complete. That's Norman. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Vogel got his man complete over the middle. That's Cannon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And they'll send the tight end in motion. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Off play action. Vogel. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
They'll start out here with the option left. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Up the middle they go. Whitfield fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Back to throw. Reese. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Looking to throw on second down. Reese. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Now a handoff up the middle. Whitfield.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here's second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Whitfield. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Cardinals win it.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the Cardinals, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Southern California.